Welcome back. I have been doing a little bit of organising, not too much. We don't want to get too ahead of ourselves. But I have sorted out all of the dirt and grass, and this is all I have left of coarse dirt. I know I said in the last episode that I was running out. 10 is all I have. So at some point we will definitely need to go and collect up some coarse dirt, and maybe go and collect up some gravel as well. I think we'll go on a bit of a journey to where the coarse dirt is, and maybe try and find a gravel hills as well, so that we can collect up a bunch of both of those, so that we can continue using them in this area, because we kind of use them quite a lot. In this week's episode, I want to work on the dock, which is going to go down here, as well as possibly a mine cave entrance. So something that I wanted to do, and I think I'm going to sort of convert this a bit into, is having an underground entrance to this trading area. So when we get to building hopefully like a dwarven kingdom later on in this world, the way that they travel here will be completely underground, and then they'll come out into a cave, and there'll be a cave, and that will be where all of their market stalls and stuff are going to go. And I'm thinking I'm going to put that in there, and maybe have the entrance in the side here, and have it kind of open to the air, so you'll be able to look down into it from up there, and then we can connect it along here onto this area, which is going to be the docks. This is swamp, but also if we fly up and take a look, you can see there's this huge like ravine in the water here. So I'm thinking that makes quite a good kind of entrance for boats. So we will make this, kind of bring this in a bit further, make this a bit deeper. We'll bring this further inland to kind of join up with the docks and take out a bunch of trees. But yeah, we'll expand all of this part a bit, and then we'll turn this area into some docks. So we're going to start by working on that first, I think. I don't necessarily want these to be huge, and I think I'm going to take some of this stone path out, because I'm going to just go with wood down here. Just enough for kind of a few ships to come in here. Most people are going to be coming over land, but just since we have the water this close, it would be good to have some water access as well. I'm thinking that the docks can be sort of on this level. This is definitely not where it's actually going to go, but just for level wise. And then we maybe come up to this level. Yeah, I think that'd be good. So the dock edge along here will be on this level, and then the kind of bits that stick out into the water will be down a level, so that it's sort of dropping down. And we'll just put in like some posts like this. Yeah, just really simple, basic dock, and it's nighttime. I should probably bring my bed down here. Let's dig out a bit of space. I'm not sure how to connect this stone part yet. Maybe I will leave it here, and then we could have, we could have this way going over to the docks, and then this way we could just take this out and duplicate this on this side and have that going round to the cave area. Yes, I think that's a good idea. Yeah, I think that looks good. We've got a bit of a retaining wall here. I don't really know what to do on this side. I haven't figured it out yet, but maybe we'll just extend it all the way along a bit further, but I think this looks good for now. And then from up here, it just is kind of fenced off, so no one can fall off, obviously, but they can still come and look out over where the dock will be. And this area, we will have more market stalls and more villagers all around here. Yeah, I think we will extend it all the way along this way. I think it needs to be bigger than this. I didn't want it to be too big, but I think it does need to be bigger than this, definitely. Yeah, I think that looks good for the little dock areas. We'll dig out further down underneath in a bit. I want to kind of get this in first so that I know how much of this I need to dig out. We want it to join up to that kind of big ravine over there. I think maybe 3 of these would will be enough. And I think this wall is looking good. I need to finish the tops. No, these are way too close. We need space for boats. Yeah, I'm gonna have to move these. This is gonna have to move. What am I thinking? I'm just not paying attention to what I'm doing. Okay, I think that looks good for the base of our dock. Obviously, we'll add a bunch of decorations and some like piles of chests and barrels and things that will be being like imported and exported into here. And maybe we'll even put a boat in here as well in the water once we've dug all of this dirt out. So there's quite a lot of land that I want to dig out so we can join to this canal here. So all the way from here into the dock, but I'm happy with the shape of this and the base that we've got going on. I think we'll take a bit of a break from the building and try and dig out a whole bunch of this dirt, and maybe also go and find some coarse dirt and some gravel to collect up as well. Enjoy this dirt digging montage. Well, that was many hours of digging, but we got a whole bunch of dirt and coarse dirt and gravel and all of those other useful things. And we got this whole area terraformed into this sort of cave mine entrance area. That bit behind me there is going to go off into kind of an underground pathway that leads away to another area, but we're going to just leave it like that for now because I'm not sure how I want to do that just yet. But this area is going to have some more market stalls. This is going to be another one of the areas like we've got up there, down here. And these walls definitely are going to have some texturing and extra sort of detail put into them. They look a bit boring at the moment, but I'm happy with the overall shape, and that's kind of what I was going for. We've got this sort of pathway that curves around the edge. And then, yeah, we'll have a bunch of market stalls down here, and then we'll have kind of a little railway, underground railway leading off in this direction. And everything from this point is just ignore it for now. But yeah, and a wandering trader who has joined us. Now I want to get some decorations and details added in over here on the docks as well as in the cave area, but I think I'm going to try and sort of plan out where I want to put things before I start building them. Usually I just start building and hope for the best, but I'm going to try something a bit different, and I'm going to get some signs, and I'm going to try kind of planning out a bit more where things are going to go, and I can kind of explain as I go. So yeah, let me know if this is interesting and if you enjoy this way of me doing things. So let's start over in this corner, and I think this corner we're going to have a bunch of different stones and ores, and maybe also like some like full blocks of ores as well. I think that will look quite good. So let's just chuck a little sign that says stones and ores there. I also want along here, we're not going to have like the market stalls like we have so far up there, but we're going to have maybe some just like little ones attached to the wall here. So I'm thinking we kind of maybe want those in line with this. So maybe one here. And I think that these are going to have some, maybe they're just selling food. Maybe we could have like some pies and things like that ready for like the journey or for those that have just arrived. I think that'd be good. Let's do a food stall here. And then maybe next to the food stall, we can have just like a pile of things stacked up like they're being shipped, like loaded on and off of ships. I think pumpkins and melons stack quite well, so we'll put some of those there. I think we need something in this gap. What do we want in this gap? Maybe we could have a bunch of wool. We do have a lot of wool in this area, and that might be quite a good thing to have as a trade. Let's do this for now. So we have stones and ores and food and crops and that sort of thing. We'll put some hay bales here as well with the pumpkins and melons. And then maybe in between the docks here, we have wood. I think wood is another thing that is going to be being shipped back and forth. So we'll have a stack of wood here. And maybe just another food stall here. Maybe we just have 2 of those. They can just be small, one by each dock. Oh, maybe like a pile of mud bricks and regular bricks. Yeah, let's do that. I think that'll make quite a good pile. Like a little bit of mud, but like the brick form, and then some regular bricks as well. I think they'll stack quite well here and look quite good in a little pile there. We're definitely also going to need some lighting around here. So I need to figure out how I want to have the lighting work. Maybe I'll just have lanterns along the dock here, and then maybe along here we'll turn these fence posts into like the banners like we've got up there maybe, and put frog lights in those, and then have lanterns down here to light up down here as well. We could put some lanterns on the ends of these posts as well. I think that would look quite cute. And I can't really think of anything else that I want to add here, but if you think there's anything else that should go along this dock, let me know in the comments. I'm always really bad at coming up with things to fill in things like this. So I think we've got a good selection here, but yeah, I'd love to know if there's anything else that you think should go in this area as well. And then we can also do a bit of planning down on this side. On this side, we're going to do very similar to what we have up in the other areas already, the market stalls and the kind of piles of chests and storage and stuff, but we probably are not going to have any animals down here. I think what we're going to have down here instead is just a bunch of like minecart chests and some rails and stuff. So we'll do a bit of that instead, and we'll have some big piles of like stones and ores and things like that around here as well. But we can definitely plan out where those things are going to go. Again, doing some planning before coming to building it so that it makes it easier for us to build it, and then I don't move it. Oh. Thanks. Oh. It just vanished. Did he just despawn in front of my eyes? I didn't realise I did that. I'll go through and take out all of like these random bits and put in some more texture, but let's plan. We're going to use dark oak down here, and I think I want the stalls to kind of be attached to the wall as well, so they're going to be less freestanding than they are up there. They're going to be along the edges. So I'm thinking we need maybe here. Maybe that's a good place for one against that wall. Yeah, and then we can have a stack of stuff here. We could have, should we make this copper corner? So copper corner, and then maybe gold corner or iron corner. Yeah, and then I think we probably want like the gold a bit further back. So we could have gold here. Gold and diamonds and just valuables. Yeah, this will be like a smaller pile, I think. These two, the copper and the iron, will be nice big piles, and it'll be a combination of like ores and raw, like the block of raw iron and copper, and yeah, like combinations of all of those, I think. And then where else do we want? We want another stall, probably like here, and then we can have it sort of at a sort of like that into the corner. Yeah, I think that will look good in the corner there. And then maybe we do have one more in the middle here, or maybe we just have the two down here and we just have lots of piles of stones and ores and stuff, because there's a lot of different types of those. Yeah, I think let's do that. What else are we missing? We've got iron, copper, gold, diamonds. We'll put like lapis and emeralds and stuff here. Oh, maybe we just have coal over here. Coal, I forgot about coal ore, even though it's right there. Coal in this corner. What else? And then we'll like mix in the different types of stones. We'll have just stones in the middle here. Let's do that. Stones. Yeah, I think that's a good layout for down here. And I think just 2 market stalls is probably good, because the like products here are bulkier, I guess. Yeah, I think that looks good. It looks good from up here as well. And then, yeah, we'll deal with that part later on. And then I also think I do want to build a boat here, but I have never built a boat in Minecraft before, definitely not in survival, and I don't really know where to start. So I'm going to try and maybe plan one out a bit and have a think about it a bit more before I just jump in and build a boat. Otherwise, I will definitely just spend hours and hours like fiddling about with little details, and it will just not look right and I won't be happy with it. So we'll leave a boat for now, but I will try and work on a design and get something ready to build in a later episode, because I would like to have a boat here. I think having a boat like in the middle here would look really good, and then maybe we could have a few other little like the little boats, the actual boats in Minecraft, and they can be like the rowboats to get to and from ships and stuff like that. I think that would be quite good. Yeah, I'm happy with how this plan is. I think now all we need to do is just get to actually putting all of these things in place and building these things, and hopefully it will be a bit smoother now that we've got a plan. Let's go grab some supplies from up here. And we have this area all completed now. I'm really happy with how this has all turned out. We've got our villagers in down here. Those are the plains villager skins, so those were easy enough to get. And I brought those villagers over from the villager breeder under the trading hall up there, and I brought them over by just digging a tunnel straight through underground, which goes underneath our entire villager trading area, basically, and all the way over, up those stairs, goes up to where the villager breeder is. And while I was digging this tunnel, I decided that I actually think I want to just have a proper storage room here instead of having all of the different things in the different areas, like based on what the area is. I think I'll get annoyed with it. And I think I just want to build a big storage room and have it all properly organized and sorted. And I think behind here, underneath everything, would be a really good spot for it. And then we can have an entrance over here, and we can have an entrance like under the main house, and we can have an entrance like the iron farm is probably on this sort of level as well. And yeah, I think that would just be a better way to do our storage. And we can finally tidy up the mess of shulker chests and regular chests and all the other mess of things that we have lying around. There's quite a few chests up here actually, just from building this area. We've got this. So yeah, I'll probably work on that in the next episode or maybe between episodes, and we'll finally get an actual storage system sorted out for this world, which will be amazing. Next episode, I think we're going to move on to the nether portal part of this area, which is going to be just up behind me, up there on the top of the hill. And yeah, that'll be really handy because then we can bring the villagers with all the other skins over here. So the jungle villagers and the, what else do we need? The desert villagers. And I'm sure there's another one that's too far away for us to get that we'll need to go through the nether portal. But we can bring all of those through once we've got the nether portal set up. So we'll work on that in the next episode. But until then, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I hope to see you in the next one. Goodbye!